Thanks for being such an emotional catalyst of a city. So this is the other San Francisco song I have lying around, which is, obviously you all have a complete DVD set of the Dirty Harry movies. This is the second one, Magnum Force. The pivotal line of which is sadly one of George W. Bush's favourite quotes, which he didn't seem to take much notice of either, which is, "A man's got to know his limitations." As you know, throughout the movie, Clint Eastwood, playing Harry Callahan, and his nemesis, his rogue cop boss, Neil Briggs, or they never refer to him as Neil except as in the script, but he's just called Briggs, played by Hal Holbrook, are constantly exchanging this expression back and forth to each other, culminating in the bit when Clint puts after his boss has been unmasked by no less than Clint himself as a completely bad egg masquerading as a good egg with some kind of moral imperative. But there's very little difference between them. They're all just people with guns. And each one is taking it in turns to kind of subvert the other's gun power. Anyway, it turns out that Briggs and his motorcycle cops with those beautiful aviator shades and the quite tight-fitting trousers were a bunch of not very good eggs, even if they claimed to be doing it for a good cause. It being rubbing out various villains who'd escaped the slightly pliable heel of justice with the aid of money. Well, that hasn't changed, and it wasn't new then. It's going to be interesting when money is replaced by an implant, because you'll just be broke by what's in your wrist, not what isn't in your bank. Because what's in your bank is just digital. Anyway, meantime, so the denouement, I'm assuming you've all seen this movie, haven't you? Or you wouldn't be. Next time we might have a screening of it while I'm playing, just for people's divided attention span. And anyway, during this, the very end, obviously, Clint puts a bomb in Briggs's car, and Briggs turns to Clint/Callahan and says, "I'll finish you. It's your word against mine, Harry. And you're a killer. Who's gonna believe you?" At which point he drives off in a very, very battered kind of 1972 Hyundai. This was 1973, so it wasn't that old, but it looks pretty used. But it's just about able to get away, and he has the bomb ticking in what y'all call a trunk. We call the boot in Britain. And he drives off quite literally into the sunset, at which point Clint/Harry turns to the camera and goes, "A man's gotta know his limitations, Briggs." At which point Briggs and the car explode, and this song is called "A Man's Gotta Know His Limitations, Briggs." This is for Scott, Peter and Bill, with whom I will be soon reunited. With luck. Gonna know his limitations, Briggs, or he will just explode. You lived in your imagination, Briggs. You blew up in the road, and I'm talking to you, and to you over there, and to you at the back. I was riding in your car in San Francisco. I was riding through the weather and the rain. I was riding in your car car in San Francisco, but I'm never gonna ride with you again. A girl's gonna know her situation clipped. Oh, she will just move on. So if you have some information, squint through the keyhole or down the barrel of your gun, and I'm talking to you. I can talk, I can hear, well, what more do you want? You were riding in your car in San Francisco. You were riding through the weather and the rain. You were riding in your car in San Francisco, but you're never gonna ride that way again. Just where you'll put him, Mel, or he will turn to Steve. And if he does, forget him, Mel, unless you want him crawling through your dreams. And I'm talking to you, and I'm listening too, so you've got no excuse. We were riding in your car in San Francisco. We were riding through the weather and the rain. Riding in your car in San Francisco, but we're never gonna ride that way again. We've all got a Briggs in us, somewhere down the road, somewhere down. I don't know about you folks, but this Briggs will explode. A man's gotta know his limitations. Briggs. Thank you. That's the lot. I don't know anymore. See you soon, I hope. Happy Thanksgiving.